What's up, YouTube? It's this guy, Jeremy McDonald. Let me hear you say it. One of your very favorite people with Parkinson's. Of course, it's Jeremy, also known as J-Mac, Jeremy Mac. Let's do this thing. All right, let's get settled in. I'm tired of talking about Parkinson's this week. I'm tired of it, period, but it's kind of what I do. But I've got something different this week. It's this guy, your very favorite record collector with Parkinson's. I'm just going to say it. I don't know that you have any other record collectors that you know that have Parkinson's. If you do, maybe they're your favorite. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, Wah is your favorite. All right. As you know, I'm a huge music fan. That's what's kind of kept me going through all the ups and downs of life, the roller coaster, this debris-strewn highway that we have to travel with life. Never know what's gonna pop up. One thing I could always count on was music, whether playing, which I can't do anymore, but I still listen to a lot of music. So I'm one of those guys that believes that everything sounds better on vinyl if you got a good setup. Now, if you don't, that's something like those little portable record players. But I got a few picks today. And I'm just going to warn you, the very last one may be a little controversial. I'm saving it for last so you don't turn it off when I first flash it up. All right, this one I'm dedicating to my good friend Michelle. Prince with Purple Rain. Now, this was the reissue. Look at the aluminum, shiny aluminum. Ooh, shiny. Here we go. Nice. This is a great album. Let me hold it up here so you can see it a little better. Prince, Purple Rain. Now, I don't know if any of you guys remember. I'm going to just set this here for the moment. My son's little tractor's up here. Just set this here because it's eye-catching. I like that one. If anybody remembers, I think it might have been 2004, 5, 6, somewhere in there. Prince played the Super Bowl halftime show and blew it out, bro. Blew it out. He was in high heels in the rain doing the solo on Purple Rain. That was my first real experience with Prince because as you know from my past videos, I've been a huge metalhead my whole life. ACDC, Metallica, those are the big ones. But when I watched Prince play the guitar on the Super Bowl halftime show in heels in the rain, I'm like, we're not worthy. Pretty awesome. It's a great album. I mean, some of it might be a bit overplayed, but it's new to me. Not new to me, but newish to me. I haven't listened to it nearly as many times as other people. Yeah, one's for Michelle, Slow Dancing with Parkinson's. All right, got a fun one here. This cover's real racy, but the music is not. Here's Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, Whipped Cream and Other Delights. There's old Naughty Herb on the back. Now, you might say, how did a metalhead get into Herb Alpert? Thrift stores. Thrift stores are a great place to, I'll just go ahead and stack up as I go. Thrift stores are a great place to pick up records, especially Herb Alpert records, because people you're probably not going to find Purple Rain there, but Herb Alpert, I got to tell you, I was lured in by the cover, and then just the swinging bebop, bo, boo, 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 boo. I don't know what the hell that was. I like Herb Alpert. I'm not going to just pretend that last bit didn't happen. That's me trying to be like cuckoo Frank Sinatra. All right. Speaking of Frank, we're going to go to my wife's favorite Rat Packer, and that is Dean Martin. I can't really decide between Frank and Dean. This is returned to me, one of the very first records I ever bought, along with the Eagles' Greatest Hits. It's full of Italian love songs. Some of them are actually, a lot of love songs, all love songs. Most of them are in Italian, or at least have some Italian in them. When I put this on for the first time, that the needle hit, and I hadn't heard it in years, and I was like, it was like something coming from another world. So yeah, my wife would argue that her favorite is Dino. I tend to lean a little bit more on Frank. Now, what are you saying? Why is a 47-year-old guy talking about the Rat Pack? Good is good, man. Good is good. Little Dino there. By the way, just in case you're wondering, this is a little car from the a tractor from the Cars, Disney Cars movie. Yeah, we collect these. My son loses them, and I'm like, when you get tired of them, they're all mine. All right, here's another classic. Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. Look at the artwork on that. I think I picked this up rather cheaply at a secondhand record store. Now, some of the tracks on here, The Gambler, everybody knows that one. Making Music for Money, that's a song I wasn't familiar with. Good track. She Believes in Me, Tennessee Bottle. And I just got to say, here's the back. I just got to say, there's one song on here that, Google it, look it up on YouTube or Spotify, Sleep Tight, Goodnight Man. I hate to say it, because I do like Kenny Rogers, and that's a great album. The song's a little Bill Cosby, if you know what I'm saying. Look it up, Sleep Tight, Goodnight Man. But it's a great album, great artwork. I love Kenny. Love me some Kenny Rogers. All right, here we go. I like soundtracks. The Godfather. Look at this. Now, you're not going to be able to really see it all that well on here because the way the camera's set up, but I'll try to give you a little folds out. Amazing music on this. I became a Godfather fan. For the first time I saw it I was working night shift, and I went downstairs so I wouldn't wake up my wife. I got home at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I turned on this little movie I got from the library back when you could get, I guess you can still get them from the library, The Godfather. Planning on watching 10 minutes and getting bored and going upstairs. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, I love the music. I believe Francis Ford Coppola's father, the director of this movie, his father actually wrote some of the music on there. Okay, here's one for our lady listeners. Janice Joplin, Greatest Hits. Look at that. I like her glasses on the... Yeah, there we go. Same as front and back. Janice Joplin, what can I say? Gone Too Soon, 27 Club. What a voice. This woman could sing. It's like she left nothing behind when she left the stage. Every bit she had to put on the stage. Her heart, her soul, her tears, her sweat. Gone too soon, but she lived fast and died young. But what a voice. What an amazing voice. You know, Steven Tyler credits Janis Joplin with influencing his both vocal style and dressing style. So you can kind of see a little bit of Steven Tyler from Aerosmith in here. All right, here's a good one. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. All right, now I picked this one out because, I mean, a lot of people would pick Back in Black or Highway to Hell, which are great albums, but this one has got one of my all-time favorite ACDC songs, Big Balls. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. And Dirty Deeds Done Cheap, of course. Ain't No Fun Waiting Around to Be a Millionaire. Great album. And I like how that... There's the back. The people have disappeared. I like how that this I guess this motel or hotel is so seedy that you're kind of anonymous. You don't want to be seen going into this place. I like it. I like it a lot. Probably my favorite of the pre-Brian Johnson AC/DC. Just saying. Agree. Free to disagree. All right, here's a good one. Traveling Wilburys. Now this was Bob Dylan, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, George Harrison. Supergroup of sorts. And I think it kind of happened by accident, but just imagine being in a room with those guys and listening to them jam. Great tunes on here. Of course, Handle with Care is the big one that everyone knows. But it's full of like congratulations, Tweeter and the Monkey Man. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. Maybe some Doobage reference or something. Traveling Wilburys. They did 2 albums, but Roy Orbison had passed away by the time the second one came out. Second one's good, but I gotta say I do miss Roy. Okay, critically underrated band here. Cheap Trick, Dream Police. Let me open it up. That's what you don't get with the CD, my friends. Artwork. Big artwork. And you know what else I love? The smell of old records, of old vinyl. Dream Police, great album. I mean, everybody knows the title track, but there's a lot of good songs on here. Criminally underrated band. Got it for $5. $5 is in great shape. Everybody knows I Want You to Want Me and Surrender. This album does not have those songs on it. Yeah, look it up. Need Your Love's a good track. Guys ready for my last pick here? Don't Get Mad at Me. You know, I like good music, and I don't really... It doesn't... I try not to let somebody's politics influence my music too much unless it's just, you know... Well, I guess this this might qualify for some people. I love me some Kid Rock. Ba Wada Bada, Cowboy, Devil Without a Cause, I'm the Bull God, Roving Gangster, Wasting Time, Fist of Rage, Only God Knows Why. This is a great album. Feel free to leave me hate mail in the comments, but I do love me some Kid Rock, and this was the so-called nu metal or rap metal. Like I said, there's a lot we could say about Kid Rock, and I would probably not argue with any of it. But that's my controversial album. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I need to be loved. I need to be loved. That's all we got, folks. I hope you enjoyed this non-Parkinson's video, even if I did drop a little Bobby Ritchie on you at the end. All right, that's all I got. Till next time, peace and love from the currently sunny and warm city of St. Louis.